All right, hello guys. Welcome to Thursday, the 2nd of April. And let's not waste any time and get into today's current trade recap, right? We're still active in the markets. So today, daily candle structure. Let's have a look at the daily. Ignoring today's candle, what did yesterday's candle do? Bang. Okay. Point. We rallied. Okay. Now we can see that we're obviously failing to close off. So tomorrow's candle is probably going to be bearish, right? Anyway, candle structure. Okay, 1 hour, 4 hour coming into the market. Did we see anything clear? Shadow rally. Now we're getting a decline. Okay. Here we're tapping into a bearish gap, but even then we're still rallying. Okay. So nothing. We're not respecting. We're not disrespecting. We're disrespecting this, but it's like we're not respecting this. We're not having consistency. So macroeconomic news. We had unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. Now looking at both charts, we had another up close candle. We seem to be retracing into the range that has formed within the last 3 days. Okay. So the last 3 days being the daily candles. So bang, bang, bang. Okay, can we see the range? That's the range. And we seem to be, we were moving downwards, okay? We almost hit equilibrium. We just bounced off of equilibrium, okay? Yeah, we can anticipate a rebalance of this range and then another possible push higher. The only reason I'm a little bit, let's say, skeptical in regards to today's price action is that we have respected the bearish daily range, right? So if we go here on the 4 hour, we can see that this, actually, let's look at the daily gap. We can see that we are in it and we do respect it, okay? Yeah. And so to the deep premium of the previous range, I began moving lower, possibly highlighting bearish prices for the day. However, it does not matter. I'm interested in trading with the overall structure. Okay, bullish. At midnight and all that stuff. So what happens after daily open? We see a small Judah swing higher before moving lower. Judah swing higher before moving lower. Okay. Nothing more to mention. 12 a.m. Nothing clear. We are just kind of chopping. Right line and chops. Now with regards to Asia, we get the opposite of what happened on Tuesday. So Tuesday we had an Asia rally. On Thursday we're getting an Asia decline. Okay. This could lead to New York continuing lower or a consolidation. London has just finished, and as we can see, we have very, very small volume. Okay, very small volume, reinforcing the possibility for either manipulation at 9:30 or a continuation lower. I would like to look for longs today. However, since we are looking to be respecting the premium of the previous daily range, it looks more clear to take shorts than longs. This did not get broken. Okay, still no crazy updates with regards to the market. I have a site visit very soon. I mentioned, yep. And hopefully I'm back before New York AM open. But if not, that's fine. Patience is key. I start waffling. Okay. Now market opens, so I come back. It's 10. What do we see? Will we rally higher? We take out London high. Okay. I said this could be a manipulation into London highs, but I'm remaining patient. I like the potential of a retracement into this leg and continuing higher. Since then, price just continued higher, right? Still yet to be any sort of retracement. I was hoping lunch could provide it. So I was at this point I was beginning to go home. And we start getting consolidation and a bit of a move lower. Okay. Since then, we're getting some movement finally. Yeah, I'm kind of just looking here to see. Let's tap into this level. This would be amazing, Perfect, like perfect, 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 right? I love it. Just get tapped in. But yeah, right now it's just kind of patience. People are definitely taking shorts here into like the downside, but I can't really see that happening. We close above equilibrium, which is fair. But here we don't get anything clean. We don't get like a value up forming, maybe at like a 3 minute. Nope. 2 minute, just about. But yeah, either way, I'm looking for a possible long. Yesterday we had like a bit of a trade setup that I missed, but that's completely fine. I'm not too fussed. We can see New York AM just completely rebalanced Asia's decline, right? Asia and London decline, completely rebalanced it. Let's actually turn on the session volume profile and see what happened. If we're at the point of control, if point of control is right here, then obviously we can expect, yeah, so we have been chopping in the point of control, right, which is completely fair. Take out Asia high and then we begin our move lower. Okay, now here, this, oh my god, this lines up perfectly. Okay, perfect lineup. So what I'm gonna do is actually just legit just stick on a limit with stop loss being right there. All right. See, this is a bit of a shit trade, but yeah, like realistically, price should not go lower than this. So I'm gonna just 389.25. Slap on a limit here because why not? Oh, what's going on here then? Why are we not? Why am I not permitted to take a trade? Right, let's just slap the limit there. Yeah, we can see that obviously this is the displacement range and look at the value area low. Price could actually reach here because of the node. Well, in that case, delete this entry. Delete this. Entry I will place. What's this 5-minute gap? 836.25. 6.25. There we go, we be safe. Yep, the NOC target. For example, these highs, right? Let's try it and see if. Wow. Holy shit, you want me to risk 2%? What the fuck? I'm not doing that. Alright, let's just have this as a trade idea for now. So let's kind of just go along and annotate. You can see New York. PM. Oh, why you not giving me the font I like, man? There we go. New York PM. We look to be beginning to retrace. I can't actually place a limit as it goes over my trading, as it breaks my trading rules. Let's just do greater than 1%. I will wait and see if the price comes down. Idea is that we retrace into golden level as well as low volume node in the discount targeting consolidation highs. Okay. But yeah, if we get any information, then obviously I'll let you guys know. But for now, it's just a waiting game. We could sweep, here and move higher, who knows. But yeah, I will update you guys in due time. Bye. Alright guys, I'm back. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. 15-minute, 5-minute straight chop. So we had AM move and we consolidate for the rest of the day, right? Which is quite common. Yesterday we kind of had a reversal. We consolidated into Asia. Boom. Consolidated, bang, reached into this area, which was an hourly gap, so also a 4-hour gap. Yeah. Just about failed to reach equilibrium. But I mean, to be fair, like, let me actually turn off SVP. Given that, say we reached equilibrium of like this range from here, right? This one, but we don't, right? If we did, then fair enough, but we don't. So we continue to push higher, and that's our range, right? Price doesn't reach it. And so no trades, right? The market has not provided me a trading opportunity. I mean, I missed the opportunity on Tuesday, but yesterday and today, yeah, lack of opportunities, and that's fine. That's going to be sometimes, but yeah, that's that. All right, right. So can we see if tomorrow is a bank holiday? Not yet. Not yet. Okay. But if it's not, then obviously I'll trade. If it is, then no trade, and I'm gonna just do back testing on my own. Okay. So that was that for today's trade session. Hope you guys maybe learned something, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.